Yeah, so there's a cap, right? So like there has to be a moment where we've fucking gone so far that literally it's physically impossible to go any farther.
Of course. I feel like I was saying, I feel like we're approaching that rapidly. As promised, when we left off, we were going to come back in and talk about the discoveries and advancements that NASA and the NASA Mars rover has made, which is fucking phenomenal.
Hey, can we touch on this real quick? This has to do with NASA. Did you know that NASA put out like a thing where I believe it was NASA where they basically said, "Hey, if you could go to the moon and fucking collect moon rock and shit and bring it back, we will pay you for it."
No shit.
Because I don't know if you knew that, but like space, there's a worldwide fucking agreement that like space isn't owned by anyone. So
right. Of course,
it doesn't matter who you are, dude. You could go into space. Like even if you could fucking build a rocket ship in your backyard and go to space. Right. Yeah. So NASA put out a thing saying like, hey, if you're like an independent contractor or whatever the fuck you are, if you can go to moon and collect us samples, we will pay you for them.
Of course, dude. Because they're like, dude, I'll pay no matter what. However much money do you want, because I don't have to do it.
I thought that was the craziest thing, dude.
That's fucking wild, dude. Literally, that's like exactly what they're thinking. They're like, dude, we're going to spend, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars to get up there? We could just have somebody else go. Yeah. Who gives a fuck? Fuck them, motherfuckers. Hey, we'll
give you $10 a gram, brother.
Give you $10 a G, cuz. But out of thin air, NASA rover makes oxygen from Martian atmosphere. So after making the first powered flight on another world, NASA's Mars 2020 mission has changed another key. First, that could pave the way for future astronauts by making breathable oxygen out of wispy Martian air. Why do they call it Martian air, I wonder? Is it like,
what even is the definition of Martian?
That's a good fucking question, dude. Coming at me with the bangers, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fired up.
Let's see. So the definition of
it was right there.
Martian is relating to the planet Mars or its supposed inhabitants. Oh, no shit. So when they say Martian-y air, it's Mars air. So Martian is...
but it said so as an adjective, it's relating to the planet Mars or its supposed inhabitants.
Yeah, so
as a noun, it's a hypothetical or fictional inhabitant of Mars. Okay, so that makes sense.
Martian, the word Martian or Martian-y is just both a word in a subset.
I guess it sounds better than martial air.
Very true. Freeze! This air marshal.
Yeah. This is a fucking Mars Marshal,
dude. You could fucking switch that around real quick, dude. It'd go from Marshal Air to Air Marshal in a heartbeat.
Could you imagine if Mars was like Mars' only inhabitants was fucking robots? Like that was like robots were so smart that literally it was just fucking robots like wandering Mars. That was how it went.
But like somehow they're like stuck there because they ended up just being so stupid that they didn't just fucking leave. They're smart enough to get there, but not just too dumb to leave.
Like Earth is just straight out clapped, dude, just like going down the fucking gutter. And then here's Mars, all these fucking robots, and they're just straight chilling.
Dude, well, that's the plan right now. Like, that's why we're doing all this work for Mars. That's why Elon is trying to get us to Mars, because they're worried about the collapse of Earth. And I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're not going to go there, dude. Me and you aren't.
Fuck no, dude.
We're not on that plane,
way past our time.
Well, even if, say it's 30 years from now. I'm like, fuck, dude, we need to start making plans. We're here.
Right.
We're going to be people stuck here. Dude. It'll be elites and wealthy people and important people. And I can tell you right now, we're not in that group. So we're going to get left. We're going to watch all these politicians and all these powerful, wealthy people take off and never come back. And we're going to just be here doing our thing until the world ends. And we're going to adapt until we can't anymore, until we're dead. So, and that's that. Because everybody has that, that, oh, they're going to get us to Mars, we're going to be okay, blah, 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 depending on what you believe in, depending on the narrative that you do believe in, whether you think the Earth or whatever you want to consider is getting worse or isn't getting worse. But Anyways, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, basically the rover made fucking air. It successfully extracted carbon dioxide from the Martian atmosphere. I added that in on Mars, and then electrochemically split oxygen atoms from carbon dioxide molecules.
Whatever the fuck that means.
So the Martian atmosphere is about 95% carbon dioxide. The remainder is mostly nitrogen and argon. The feat, announced Wednesday, is considered vital to any long-term stay for humans on Mars, as bringing an ample supply of oxygen from Earth would likely prove impractical. Impractical? That's not even a word. It came ahead of a second successful test of NASA's Ingenuity helicopter after its historic maiden flight on Monday. Damn, man. That's fucking insane.
Did you ever hear about, like, they went over the theoreticals of fucking nuking Mars?
No.
Where they're saying if they nuked Mars, it would do one of two things, and one, it would cause it would cause like an ice age or something.
Really?
And two, it would.
Well, yeah, it would be good. It would cause nuclear winter, which in return could be good.
Yeah. So eventually, it would cause it to fucking basically start growing trees.
Really?
And fucking.
Nuclear bomb on Mars. Nuke Mars refers to a continuous stream of very low fallout nuclear fusions explode. That's not what we were talking about. So Elon Musk is serious about nuking Mars. Apparently, so look, that's exactly what you were just saying, Ralph. So we're looking at a picture right now for listeners. It's a picture of Mars, and then like a second stage of Mars. You can tell there's a little bit of water that's formed. There's some green that's formed. Third stage, ton more. There's atmosphere that's finally formed.
Starting to look like Earth.
And then the fourth is a full-blown stage of Earth, and even better, actually.
You know, the craziest thought of me is Earth is like, what, 70-something% water?
Maybe even more. Maybe even more of that, which is fucking insane, dude.
Yeah,
and like
Earth
to even think that we could ever have a water crisis.
And we're so overpopulated. It's insane.
I know. It's so fucking crazy, but we have so much room,
or like
just
they say,
not so much land.
Yeah, or they say like all the continents at one point were touching. And they've like
slowly
drifted away.
Yeah. That was the intercontinental drift. How I remember that, I don't know.
Beats me, dude.
But yeah, no, they were. That's super fucking legit. And I wonder when our version of our world, Earth, like how as we know it, so living on land, I wonder when that expires, like the majority of scientists and Elon Musk and people say it will.
Right.
I wonder if that'll ever be a possibility for us. I wonder if we learn
like
how
expiration
to...
of Earth?
But I wonder if we learn how to...
It's got to end at some point, dude.
How to sustainably filter seawater, and we just live out in the ocean, dude. We just grow crops, and we live organically.
This is the craziest thought. Eventually, we're going to run out of fossil fuels. And everything's going to have to be electric, right?
Which, that's no big deal, but that's only sustainable for so long.
Yeah, that's insane, though. That's fucking insane.
It's crazy to think, dude. Humans, we have it in our head that humans as a whole are linear. So we have this linear progression, meaning like we started here and we're ending up here and we're going this direction. We might end up here.
When do we cap?
And like, exactly. Like we have this like linear projection in our head that it's just going to go on like this, and that we're important. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is like
what happens when we do so much that more is impossible.